All right, welcome back, everybody.
Certainly some big news coming out of Minnesota earlier today. Let's start there with Fenton. Why now?
You know, my guess is really it's kind of death by 1,000 cuts, guys. You know, it's just every day it's been something.
The Minnesota Wild had a bit of a down year last year. That's how you get fired as a GM in this league.
So all of a sudden he basically put a hole right through it.
Billy Guerin is an excellent choice for the Minnesota Wild.
It is my honor to give one of the biggest honors you can get in the game of hockey to Jared Spurgeon. Captain.
Also really intrigued by the shirts that you produced for Dalabil Kirill, and I think maybe he should turn the tables.
He's my brother, or in Russian, bratishka.
So I was just like, he's just like, what the fuck? I want to be with best players, not shit players. Like, and he texted the whole, like, all the taxi squad guys on one text message. And I, like, interrupted, like.
For the first time, I believe we saw two identical contracts bought out on the exact same day. They were signed on the same day, they were bought out on the same day, and those are Parise and Suter from the Minnesota Wild.
So Bill Guerin's the one making the tough decisions, and I gotta say I admire the big brass ones, as Elliot Friedman put it.
In 23 months, he's traded Zucker, Eric Stahl, and Devin Dubnyk, and then he didn't bring back Mikko Koivu. And then now he's cut ties with Parise and Suter.
$9 million a year.
Now it's easy for me when I sign, and now I just want to play, and you know, it's like, and just hockey.
You guys know what this is all about, right? Right? What's it all about? Spurgey?
Hard work and having fun.
That. This is about winning.
All right, welcome back. It is the off season of season one, or year one. So we got the draft we need to get into, and then we need to get into some re-signings, see what we're going to do with Kevin Fiala. That's a big topic of this video. And then see what free agents we can afford, honestly, because our cap space might not be very big. So it's going to be an interesting first off season, but first let's just get into the draft right away. We don't have a first round pick. Can't quite remember which ones we have. Let's just go to offer trade, see how many picks we have. Okay, so we have a second round pick, 2 fourth round picks, 3 fifth round picks, a 6th, and a 7th. So highest we got is a 45. Okay. We should see maybe what how much trade value Kevin Fiala has, because maybe if we see somebody that's a sniper that we could trade for that could maybe play right away, maybe that'd be a good move. Wait, who's the first overall? Shane Wright, elite high, playmaker, center. Okay. Tikovanov, an elite medium grinder. That's 2. He's got 2 scouting things on it, so who knows if that's even a grinder. Andrew Spencer. We don't really know anything about that guy. Defensive defenseman. Okay, let's go to, what do we have, like 45, something like that? Ooh, elite and medium. 2 start, or 2 scouting. I don't know, how do you say that? He scouted 2 bars. What's the most? 4 bars? Any gems? Okay, there's a gem at 87. No, 85. And he's a power forward. He's a top 6 low. So he's got 4 bars of scouting, so we know he's going to be a top 6 low power forward. All right, shoots left-handed. All right, Shane Wright goes first overall. He's a center playmaker, 78 overall, elite medium, or elite high. Should we do fine trade and do see what we'll get for Kevin Fiala? His trade value is not very high, but we'll see. So the Ducks would give us a top 6 high and 2 4th overalls. 1 this year, 1 next year. Who's this? Mason McTavish. Top 6 high, 19 years old, 74 overall. He's a power forward. Interesting. 2 2nd overalls for Kevin Fiala. That seems like a bad deal. 1st overall, a top 6 medium, and a 6th overall. That seems interesting. A top 4 defenseman, a top 6 forward, and a 3rd overall. A top 6, a 2nd and a 3rd. A 1st and a 2nd. A 1st, a top 4, and a 6th. Let's look at this Radcliffe. Top 6 medium. What is he? 73 overall, power forward. He's 6'6", 211. He's 23 though, and he's already 73 overall, so that's not good. Just trying to think if we could get anything for Kevin Fiala right now. All right. So Detroit Red Wings select a elite medium. Oh, he's already 80 overall. Power forward. Maybe we could let someone draft someone and then trade for him afterwards. That way we know if he's going to be a sniper or not. So if we wouldn't have given up our draft pick, we would have been picking right here, 15. Which is maybe a medium elite left defenseman. Is he a 2-way? Doesn't say. Maybe a 2-way. It's only 1 bar of scouting, so who knows. Maybe 14? He's a sniper for sure. He's maybe a top 6. Who's got the 14th? Let's try. See what the difference is. Okay, so LA's got the 14th pick. Straight up for Kevin Fiala. Los Angeles would have more than 50 players in their organization, plus not quite there. So, but okay, so Spencer is elite medium, 79 overall, 2-way forward. Okay. Should we just sim to our pick? Wait, what was the gem is at 85. Okay, so we have 47 and then 111. Wait, 102. So we're gonna miss out on the gem if we don't trade up, which maybe we should just try trade up. So 85 will be third round. Let's go to the 16th pick. Is that 80? Yeah. Okay, let's do the 80th pick for maybe 2 other picks. Let's try... Should we try 2 5th rounds, maybe? No? Okay, maybe a 4th and a 5th. I don't want to give up really 2 4ths. Alright. Sounds good to me. Then we get that gem. So let's just fast forward till our pick. 47. And then we'll call timeout just so we have more time. Then let's go back to the 5th or the first round and see what we missed out on in that 15th overall. What was that pick? This one? Okay, so 15th pick would have been a top 4 medium offensive defenseman, 69 overall. Is there anyone better? And a starter high. So I don't think we really missed out on anything for trading our first overall pick. So that's good. Kind of gambled at that, but it fucking worked out, I think. So we're up, right? Let's go this guy. Petinen. NHL ETA 4 years. Yikes. But he's a power forward, maybe a medium elite, who knows? Probably not, though. Alright, whatever. We'll do this guy. And he's a top 9 medium, power forward, 61 overall. Alright. So, wasn't a medium elite, but kind of could have guessed that. No. So let's draft the gem. He's still there. Yep, okay. Top 6 low. This guy's also a power forward. Corey Matthews. Top 6 low, power forward, 62 overall. Okay. Should we do the last medium elite 2-bar recruit? Bob Hartnell? Sure, why not, buddy? Top 6 forward low, 2-way, 59 overall. Not great. Yuri Dadnov, elite medium, possibly. Maybe a sniper. Dadnov. Ooh, there we go. Top 6 medium, playmaker center, 53 overall. There we go. Look at that, 5th rounder. Hitting on a 5th rounder. He's only 53 overall, but still medium. Top 6 medium isn't bad for the 5th round. Alright, so Andronov. Another Russian. Fuck it. Top 9 low. Okay. I don't really like to draft the people with faces, because then you know they're not going to be Very good. Especially in the late rounds. Let's go this guy. Top 9 medium power forward, 52 overall. We haven't drafted a defenseman yet, so let's go this guy. He's maybe an enforcer. Top 4 low defensive defenseman. Okay. Well, we didn't do great, but we got one diamond in the rough. Plus, we got the gem, so. Alright, there's our. How many is that? 7. So we ended up with 7 draft picks, anyways. Alright, let's go to re-sign phase. We'll see how much Kevin Fiala wants. Remember, he's perfect for that second line, so he still doesn't want an extension. Damn. Okay, let's go by positions. Go. So there's Dadonov. Yuri Dadonov. We won't sign him or Corey Matthews because they're both not good enough yet. Let him do one more year. Top 9 forward. Sniper. Oh my gosh, that kid looks so... that guy looks 12 years old. Alright. So we need to sign him or he goes to UFA. So we'll sign him. Let's go by overalls. Ooh, look at Kotkaniemi. He's an 86 now. So is Ek. Perfetti is a 78. Galchenyuk, we're going to get rid of Galchenyuk. Paquette doesn't want an extension. But I kind of liked him. Maybe we'll pick him up in free agency. Sturm. How much does he want? Let's just do a 1 year, 800. For Sturm. Release this Buns guy. Should we release or sign this guy? He's a top 9 playmaker. His face-offs aren't good at all. We'll release him. Alright, left wings. Fiala doesn't want an extension. So might have to RFA him. We might have to do a qualifying RFA for Kevin Fiala and then maybe trade him. So Kyle Rao will release. Connor Dewar, top 9 medium. He could maybe be a center, so let's sign him. Okay, Bobby Ryan, we're gonna release. Ladina, top 9. He's 22 years old, 73 overall. Playmaker. You know what? These guys are fine. We'll sign them. Maybe just a 1 year. Bitten, we'll do a 1 year. This guy we're gonna release. Pavel Novak, top 9, medium, 20 years old, 61 overall. Fuck it, we'll sign him. Defenseman. Okay, Galchenyuk, or not Galchenyuk, Goligoski. We're going to release. Gustafsson doesn't want an extension, so we'll release him. John Merle. He's a 80 overall now. He's got an 80 offensive awareness, 87 defensive awareness. He could be a good guy because he's left-handed for the third pair with what's his name? The offensive defenseman that's coming up for us. So he's 30 years old. What's his durability? Durability is really good. So should we do a 3-year deal for John Merle? Maybe try that right away. Or maybe 1.8. Let's do a 3-year deal, 1.8 for John Merle. Because he's a defensive defenseman and he'll be playing with Kalen Addison. Alright. We'll release him. Honka. You know what? Let's sign Honka. What does he want? Be a depth guy. We'll just do a 1 year with him. Keelan Addison, yeah. So he's 77 overall. Hopefully he'll be a little bit better next year. Okay, this guy will release. 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 All right. Then our goalies. So let's sign our guy for the future, Wallstead. 3-year deal. He's got an entry level basically. And then Hammond we will release. And you know what, we can do a 1-year deal with for that guy. Hunter Jones still is that starter medium, but he's only 70 overall right now. He is 21. So I guess we can just wait longer and longer for Hunter Jones. No rush since we have this guy. So we have Wallstead. So let's try to... Let's go back to Kevin Fiala. We will... Let's see what he wants. Alright, that is way too much. It's really high because he doesn't want to sign here. So we'll do a qualifying RFA. Then We'll sim, see how much people we get signed in one day. So let's just do advanced day. Okay, John Merle. Although I am interested in the principle of an extension, I'm going to reject at the dollar value. Okay, so we might need to offer more money to John Merle. Sign all these guys. Okay. So let's go to John Merle. So he's an 80 overall. Should we maybe not sign John Merle and see what else there is in free agency? We only have 10 million in cap space. So, you know what? Nah. We'll sign him. Let's try 195. 3 years. Damn, he rejected that as well. Okay. Still wants one. He wants a 3-year deal. Maybe let's just go 2 million. If he doesn't take that, he can fucking fuck off. I'm not going over 2 mil. All right. See ya, John Merle. Let's go to just to see what we have here. Let's go by positions, centers. Overall. So we got Eck, Kotkaniemi, Hartman. We still got this guy, Kahara, who could be a grinder center for us. Perfetti, 78. Then we got Sturm. Rossi's a 73. So I think we're decent at center. Not too many needs there. Then we got Kaprasov, Foligno, Greenway. Boldy's going to be on the team. Then we got Beckman at 74. Dewar at 73. Okay. Right wings, what do we have? We still got Wayne Simmons for a year. Then we got McEwen. Then we got Duhaime, Ladina at 73, Bittman 72. So we got defensemen, so we got Dumba, Spurgeon's only an 84. We still got 5 years left with him. Oh, fuck. Brodeen, 84. Addison, 78. Honka, 77. Mermis, 75. Hickens, 72. Okay, so... Oh, that's where we can get rid of some cap, is Talbot. So... Got Kakinen, 84. Talbot, who we're going to trade. And then Wallstedt as the backup for next year. So we may need a AHL starter for next year. So yeah, let's do that first. Let's trade Talbot. Should we just do a goalie for goalie trade? This is the guy I kind of was looking at anyway, Stolars. He's an 80 overall, durability 85. What's his contract? 1 year under $1 million. You know what? Let's do him. He's got basically no trade value, so do him for Talbot. And then try get they don't have a third, they have a fourth. Should do fourth and another fourth. There we go. All right, there's some more cap space. Almost $4 million cap space right there. Then let's look for 2 left-handed defensemen. Nick Leddy wants 5.3 for 3 years, but there's a team interested. Okay. Goligoski. Damn, these defensemen are expensive. 4, 2, 5. What's John Merle at now? Oh, right there. So he went up. Ian Cole. Damn, Ian Cole wants almost $3 million. So we need a defensive defenseman that's left-handed. Okay. So what should I do? Nick Leddy. He's got a team interested. Can you see what they offer? Keith Yandel, offensive defenseman. Wants almost $7 million. Giordano, two-way. He's got a team that's interested. Durability's only an 80 though. So I don't think we're going to be able to afford Kevin Fiala, really. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because Perfetti is going to be playing. So, should we maybe trade? He's not very expensive though, so that wouldn't really help. Wouldn't trade Ryan Hartman. Let's do left wings. Anyone that's too expensive. Foligno's an 85. What? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we got about 7. plus Ryan Hartman could play wing. So that would be 8 if Hartman played wing. So we don't really need any forwards right now. Wait, did I call Kevin Fiala? So maybe we need one. So let's trade Kevin Fiala for something. We need a... Let's do a player search and try to find someone that maybe could play in the Kevin Fiala role right now. So let's do sniper. Let's get him 27 or younger. Just do... Oh, let's go like this. See if there's any, like, elite lows or something. Alright. I wonder how much this guy wants. We would have to sign him. What did he do last year? 79 games, 12 goals, 31 assists in 16 minutes and 38 seconds. But Dallas was really bad last year, so... We'd have to re-sign him. I wonder what he would want. He's an 84, 25 years old, elite low. But he doesn't have much trade value. Who's this? Suter? Sniper. Is it top 6 high? His trade value is a little bit better than Gianov. He's 1 year older, 1 overall worse. So maybe let's try trade for this guy. And then we could maybe get a draft pick as well. Let's go with that for Kevin Fiala plus, I wonder if we could maybe get a first overall out of this. No, probably not. Oh, maybe the Oilers. Let's see what the Oilers. That might not go through. You know what? Let's try it, and if it doesn't, we'll maybe add a pick. Okay. It went through. All right. See you later, Kevin Fiala. Oh, boys. All right, so now let's see how much he's gonna want. Because right now we need about 1 more forward and then 2 more defensemen. So let's go to sign. Go RFAs. There he is. He wants 6 mil. Wow. So 3 years at Should we try... Let's try 5.5 first. Let's see if he takes that. Boom. And let's go back to defensemen. Damn, John Merle is pretty cheap, actually. Who's this? Braun. No, not him. Okay, so maybe we should get John Merle anyways. So let's go. Give him exactly what he wants for 3 years. Might as well. Alright, John Merle, I forgive you. You can come back. So, we did 5. Okay, so we have maybe about 4 something left for... We're going to have to go Jonas Brodin, first pair, and then this guy will probably be second pair with Dumba. Nick Leddy. I don't know if we're going to be able to afford Nick Leddy. I want Nick Leddy, but... Who's this? Ristolainen. What's his? He's only a top 4. He was in Buffalo, right? Yeah. Damn, look at his plus minuses. Oh my god. That is rough. Okay. You know what? Let's sim a couple days. See if these go through. Okay, he accepted the 1 or the 5.5, wasn't it? I was extremely happy to accept your offer. All right, so there is the Kevin Fiala replacement. John Merle signs. Okay, so how much cap do we have left? We need a pretty decent defenseman. All right, we almost have 7 mil. Ekholm. He's an 85 overall. He's got good durability. Not the best puck skills, but he's good defensively. He's a pretty good skater. He seems to be alright. 32 years old. Giordano. He's 38. He's 86 overall still. And he's cheaper. How many years does he want? He wants 2 years. What's his overall, or what's his durability again? 80, okay. I don't really want him then. Should we do Ekholm? For 3 years. At 5.5. Let me think. That is right on the edge of what we can afford. Just in case we want to sign some depth guys, we're going to have to go real cheap. Because the price doesn't get much better when you go down here. He's got 2 teams interested in him. Let's try 3 years at, let's do 5.1, And then if we don't get him, shit. Let's do 5.25 for Ekholm. All right. There's that. And then if we don't get him, I'm not going to be too terribly mad because I'm pretty sure these guys' prices will go down over time if no one's offering them contracts. So we'll have to wait those guys out if this doesn't go through. So let's advance. Kraken. Want Foligno in the 7th for 2 seconds. No. Advance. Alright. I appreciate your interest, but I've decided to go with another team at this time. Alright. So we didn't get Ekholm. Let's see, maybe these players' prices might start going down. So we want a left defense. Will Butcher, what's his durability? 85. He's got pretty good passing. Offensive awareness 85. Defensive awareness 85. Gustafson, who we had last year, he didn't do that bad. He had 28 assists, and we only played him 15.5 minutes. Goligoski didn't do that great. I'm just gonna go day by day until these guys' asking price go down. Still pretty high. Someone's interested in PK Subban. Is Ethan Bear an RFA or a UFA? He's 25. He's an RFA, okay. RFA for Ethan Bear. He's right-handed though, so okay. Let's keep simming. Wait these guys out. Still too high for me. You know what? Let's just lowball them. Who knows? Maybe they'll take it. So let's do Will Butcher. Or is it William? Let's just do... He wants a 3-year deal. Which I'm fine with because he's only 27. So let's just go straight up 4 mil. See if he takes it. Oh, fuck. Appreciate your offer, but I've decided to go with another team. Damn it. Okay. So someone else came in and paid him what he wanted. Okay. Who else is on here? Let's go. We have to go Goligoski again. Defensive, defensive, defensive. Chara. Chara's durability is 85. Wait, what did I say? 85? It's 80, not 85. Brett Kulak. 80 overall, 2-way. Not terrible. Vatanen, he's an offensive. Durability 74. Should we do... Might have to be Goligoski again. Let's do a 1-year deal. 375. I appreciate your offer, but I'm going with another team. This is what we're gonna have to fucking deal with the next 3 years, is lowballing people because we don't have enough money and then getting rejected. So who's left? Any right-handed defenseman? Not really. Oli Mata. Durability 80. Okay, no. Ian Cole. Durability 85. He's a defensive defenseman. Brett Kulak, we might need to send an offer to him. 3 teams are interested in him. But he's cheap, so let's do it. So let's do, he wants a 2-year at 2.2. Let's do a 2-year at 2.5. Actually, 2-year at 2.5. 28 years old. Yeah. Gonna have to. And some depth forward defenseman. If he's a mil or under, I'm gonna, yeah, let's offer him something. 1 year, 1 mil. Okay. Forwards. Sort by overall, and then who is cheap? This guy. Hutton. Sniper. Playmaker. Plays center and wing. Durability 90. Face off 78. Yeah. Lizotte, Blake Lizotte. Face off 79, durability 90. And he's cheap. Sounds good. Grabner. Oh, durability is 66. Okay. No. Marati. There you go, buddy. Okay, let's get some cheap defensemen as well. So we got that guy, so he'll probably be our 7th D. Let's continue with some cheap defensemen. Chris Weidman, offensive defenseman, right-handed. If Kalen Addison got hurt, we could do him on the third pair. He's not very offensive for an offensive defenseman. Should we go Weber maybe for the, in case Addison gets hurt? He's got a little bit better offensive stats. He's not very, we'll wait on him. He's not very cheap. Madison Bowie. You know what? I like him for a depth guy. Alright, so we got 6 contracts offered. We have 11 contracts left. Let's see what happens there. Advance. Alright, so we got Kulak. We got Murati. We got Pettin. We got Lazat, Bowie, Karek. Alright, so that must be all of the signings that we offered. So let's just go till next month. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That could make the NHL roster, so that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's good. I like to go more centers for depth, just so they can maybe take a face off. Okay, then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That could maybe be on the NHL squad. Then we got 1, 2, 3. That could maybe be on the NHL squad. Maybe one more goalie. If we get 2 goalies that are hurt, then we have Wallstead starting and one of these guys backing up. So let's maybe go somebody that's between an 78 and a 73 for a goalie. Then we almost have $5 million in cap space still. That rhymed. Well, if these guys are cheap, might as well get the best we can, right? Should we get Alex Stalock again? Bring him back to the fucking his hometown, St. Paul. You know what? Might as well. 1-year deal. Okay, then let's go to... Let's see if there's any RFAs. All skaters. Ethan Bear. He's a 2-way. If we offered him something... If we offered him that, would we have to give anything up as draft picks? I think they warn you. So if I hit this button and it goes through, I apologize because I think they warn you. Okay. In order to proceed with signing Ethan Bear, you must provide the Carolina Hurricanes with the draft pick, this year's second-round pick. Can you confirm? Should we sacrifice a second-round pick for Ethan Bear for 1 year? He'd be playing probably with Dumba. They're both right-handed players. Should we maybe go? Let's see if going below 3 changes it. Second round still. But we have some cap space. Is he the only player? We do need a defenseman. He's the only RFA left, really? What is this guy? Defensive defenseman. His durability is only an 81. He is left-handed. Should we maybe do him instead of Ethan Bear? Ethan Bear is a top 4, 82 overall. Is it worth a second overall pick to get Ethan Bear for 1 year is the question. Because he's not going to sign. Could do 2 years. 2 years. Three years. We do need to re-sign Dumba after this year. So, 1 year deal. At 3, 4, 5. Is this stupid? He would be an upgrade. Do we have 2 second-round picks? What did we get for? Oh, we have 2 first-round picks because we got the Oilers' first-round pick. So I'm gonna let this fly. See what happens. Because I don't want to just have $5 million of cap space just sitting there. Right, we do have 2 first-round picks. Yes, okay. So we have ours and Edmonton's. So that would be the pick that we would give up for Ethan Bear for 1 year. Then we got 2/3. Oh wait, no, 2 4s, 2 5ths, and 2 6ths. So that would be the biggest deal if we had to give up that second. Ethan Bear, I've decided to accept your offer, but it is not a done deal yet. I won't be able to join your organization right away as my previous team has a chance to match your offer. Alex Stalock is back. Okay, we'll see if Carolina matches. They might. It's not very expensive, really. Okay. So your offer sheet for 3, 4, 5 to restricted free agent Ethan Bear has been resolved. The Carolina Hurricanes have chosen not to match the offer. Given the small salary at stake, you are required to supply 1 draft pick as compensation, a second-round pick. All right. So we got Ethan Bear. That's kind of a... Wasn't really planning on that, but okay. I wonder if we could just go out and trade Ethan Bear right now for more than a second-round pick. Probably not, no. Okay. So got Ethan Bear. Pretty in the middle stats everywhere. He's another two-way. So that just makes us a little bit better at defense. Actually, Dumba's gonna be better than Spurgeon. That Spurgeon contract is terrible for this game. Should we try to trade Spurgeon for a left-handed defenseman? That way Ethan Bear would be second pair. That would free up a lot of cap space. 7.5. Ugh. It's tough to think about. Should we do a fine trade, see what pops up? Still got pretty good trade value. No trades were found. Yeah, that's what I expected, honestly. Okay, how many contracts do we have? Got 44 contracts. Alright, I think I'm gonna sim till... Actually, should we look at the coaching staff? Coaching staff wasn't bad. Oh, we need an AHL head coach. Let's do a forwards coach. This guy seems fine. Oh, we need a lot. We need all the AHL shit. Okay. So let's do forwards coach. Offer. And we'll go. So AHL associate. We'll do general. AHL assistant. Go general again. And then goalie coach. So let's just do sim to next season. Seems like everyone wants Marcus Foligno. Okay, that guy said no. That guy said yes. That guy said yes. And that goalie coach girl said yes. Alright, so there's all the off-season moves that I'm gonna do. Should we look at contracts just to see what's next for this team? So, the next thing I might do, honestly, is trade Spurgeon for a left-handed defenseman. That would get a shit ton of cap off of the salary cap. And he's for a lot of more years. Was that 5 more years? And he's only an 84 top 4 defenseman now. What was he before? Was he in 86? Or is he in 85? He was better than an 84, I know that. He is technically one of the players that this coaching system doesn't really like, because look at that, he likes line 3 more than like line 1 and 2. So if we got rid of him, we would be able to re-sign Matt Dumba. And maybe Ethan Bear. So, anyone else need a re-sign? That guy. Boldy will need one. Wayne Simmons. Pettin. All right, we'll get into all that next video, but kind of a tough off season because with all the buyout penalties, we need to kind of cheap out on everything for players. So that's where we'll end it. I'm gonna save this before all that shit goes to waste. But yeah, next video I'll have all like the lines done, and then maybe we'll decide on Jared Spurgeon and maybe get a left-handed defenseman instead of Jared Spurgeon. So here are the tough 3 years starting now. But thank you for watching. Peace out. Have a good one.